Hello everyone, welcome to our Play-Evolution channel. I'm Mish.
I'm Bloose.
I'm Mastodon.
And I'm Rocco.
Hello everyone and welcome to this video where I'm Bloose and I will be showing you guys how to make a deck simply. So the first thing that we will do, we'll take out all the cards we have and we will sort them into different piles that we feel is appropriate. So I will do a time lapse for this, but we will speed through this quickly so we can get into the rest of the video. Alright, we are now done sorting the cards at last. As you can see, there are a lot of them here. And I have decided along the way that I will be doing a regular Terarro sacrifice deck. In it I will try to include some powerful creatures that when sacrificed, well, some weak creatures that when sacrificed will help me gain DNA and some card advantage and quickly cycle to my big creatures. Now it is time to decide what creatures we will be and will not be using in the deck. So just by scanning over here, I will start by the spell cards, spell event. I will start by the event cards. So I'm not really going to be using elf type creatures in this deck, so that can go away. Also, same deal, same deal, same deal, same deal. Alright. So I will not be using those cards because they are off types. So Butterfly Effect is a pretty good equipped card. It can power up your creatures quite a lot, so I will probably be using this. Bloose Infestation, I only have 2 Blooses. I'm not really planning to make a deck out of event cards, so this, along with my Blooses, can be scrapped. I might use this. I'm not really making a fish type deck, and looking around here, I don't really have a lot of water fish type creatures except a bit right. That got interrupted, so we will continue. This is good when versing a Vulcan deck, so I might include it. Portails are good to use. Yeah, I'm not going to be using this. And these 4 cards I may be using. Alright. By looking around here, I will not be using Lava Shark, so that can go to scrap. I will not be using, these are all off screen, but these are all off type creatures that we will not be using. Alright, now for the cards that we will be using. I am looking to use a Planis in this deck, because I can get some cards. As well as Overseer over here combo, which allows both of these to potentially turn into 200 creatures for 0 DNA. So I will be including these in my deck, and I will start making my deck up here. These are Winter Holiday cards. We can look through these, see which ones we will and will not be using. I may use this. I will not be using this. I may use this. I may use this. I will not be using this. I will not be using this. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Perhaps. And no. Alright, so the rest of my winter holiday cards can go away into this very shiny winter holiday pack, which is a limited edition pack that will only be coming out during the winter / holiday time of the year. So that can go away. Alright, looking at these two, I will be using the more powerful one with 100 extra health, so this guy can go to scrap. And then, obviously, that will call for a couple Cocoa Puffs from Planet Off, so I will put these here. I do not have the Feathered Egg evolution. I only have the original two, the starter cards. These are decent defenders, so I may use one. I will put this here into the maybe pile with one Cocoa Puff, while these three will be going into the deck. So the second one can go scrap. Berry bushes are a pretty good card. I will be using one for sure, maybe two. So one into the deck and one maybe. Doy Puffs are probably the one of the most powerful creatures in the game, especially for 2 DNA. You can play such high attack. I will be using at least 3 of these, maybe a 4th one. Rockos, I only have 2, but they're good when you have more of them, so I may be using this. I haven't really been using much sacrifice cards, so these I'll put one in for maybe, and I'll scrap the other one. I have 3 wolves. Wolves are good when you have 2 of them, though, so I'll put 2 of them into the deck and scrap this one. This is a good, cheap defense card for when you have nothing on your field. It can be like a strategy kind of thing, so I will most likely be using that. The Tree Evolution, if I can get it. It's pretty fun to use. I've used it in the past. I will include both of these in my deck. So this is deck. This is may include. Stoogs are decent creatures, but I don't think I will need any of them in this deck. Harky, also a pretty decent card, but I don't think I'll be using this. Flower is a great card for 0 DNA, because you can just play on the field, gain a DNA, and then play another one. And then sack it, and then you'll get another DNA, so you'll technically get 2 DNA for free. So I will be using that. Giant Squish, big creature that can help defend, so I will use that. Based on the looks of it, I will not be. This is a relatively weaker creature. I don't think it's really needed in my deck. This is good. It's piercing. It has piercing, so it can attack directly, even when there's creatures. It just goes through. If you don't know what piercing means, look in our keywords video, or yeah, you can just read it too. And the ability is good, so I will be using this. Alright, let's look at some of our neutral creatures that we have here. Alright, this is good with other neutral creatures. I am not making a neutral deck, so I will not use that. This is another piercing card. In my opinion, a bit better than Turbo Birdo, so I will put him into the deck. I will not use this because this also helps neutral cards, and I'm not making a deck for neutral. I might use this, so I'll put this one into the maybe, and this one I will not be using. Double Fly, Quadrifly Evolution. This is a great chain. It gets you a lot of cards, like card on top of card on top of card. However, I can only use 2 of each, for they are in the endangered category, meaning you can only use 2 or less of these in a deck. Usually you can use 4 or less, but as I said, these are in the endangered pile, so I will use these. Alright, now let's look for some big creatures. I'll include 2 enraged fluffs. They're very big. Big Boy Gus, also very big. Lava Golem can be pretty good. I'll put him in the maybe section. I'll include 1 Turtosaurus and probably only 1. Hungry Hippos, they're decent. They're like kind of like a Terra Hydra Ventus beast, which I do not have, but I do not think I will need them in this deck. I might use this, so I'll put this in the maybe. Lionfish is good. I'm gonna use this. Relic Leviathan is also good, so I will use this. Sediment is a good defense card. I will use this. Alright, I will not be using Lava Noob probably because, well, I don't really like the idea behind Lava Noob. Like, it can be a good defense card, but I have already high defense cards, and I might include 1 Rock Bodyguard. I'm gonna put him into the maybe pile, but that's also high defense. I may use 1 Mr. Loud. It just looks like my deck's getting quite big. I'll put 2 Emils in here. Well, 1 for sure, 1 for maybe, and 1 I will not be using. I don't need Fluffy. Sorry, Fluffy. I'll use 1 Doi Puff. I won't need another one. Maybe 2 snakes sticking out of a rocks. I'll trash the other one. Haroth, maybe 1. Trash the other one. Demise, there's not really... Well, this is a set 1 deck, and in set 1, the 2, like, really, really high level competition decks are Terarro and Vulcan, and if going against Vulcan, you're not going to have air-type creatures, so this creature will not be in my deck, because I feel like I'll mostly be versing Vulcans. Big Sting, I will not be using. I might include a Spikerus. Mark and Queston is a really good 4 DNA card, so I will be using 1 of him. Mysterious Caves I will be using. I will not be using Horse of Ash, probably. Yeah, I'm not using neither Horse of Ashes that I have. Planison, I will have to check to see what cards I have to make sure his ability is good. I might use this, and now into here. This is good, I'll use it. This is decent, I will not be using this. This will go into my winter holiday pile I have. This I might use. I will use this. I might use this. I will use these three for sure. Very, very high levels event cards. I will use Butterfly Effect, Shiny Armor. And Planetary Collision I will also use. So now we gotta count how many cards we have in our deck. You can only use 40 to 50 cards in your deck. So alright, I have 42 cards in here, so I can add 8 more if I wish, and I do wish so, because Terarro decks can end quickly. Alright, let's look through some of these cards that I have. I don't feel like I have enough of big cards, so put one. I'll use Spikerus. I'll use a snake sticking out of the rock. A rock, not the rock. Wait, I already forgot how many cards I have. Alright, I counted 41 this time, so I can use 9 more. This is a good cycle card. This I can use, it's like an infinite 50 health buff. I want to see if I have another rock bodyguard in here. If I do, I will discard it. The one I'm not using, by the way. Alright, it does not seem like I do, so I will use that. I don't need Berry Bush. I have a Mr. Loud already. Haruff did not make the cut, as well as Feathered Egg. I already have Cocoa Puffs in here, so I will get rid of that. I will use Battle Torch probably. So let's see how much this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can have 2 more. I added a snake sticking out of a rock, and I have 2 Emils already. Alright, I don't really like the way Little Silly Billy is designed because, well, I mean, if he was for 3 DNA, I would gain back 2 DNA, but this way, I only gain back 1 DNA. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference, I guess, but I don't know. I'll keep this here for now. I will discard Planison. Actually, I don't know. I need 2 more cards. I will not have the Rocco chain in here. 2 cards. These are good when they're together, but I do not have the full chain, as I should say. So I will not be using this. I don't have much sacrifice abilities either in here. It's either these 2 or these 2. And I decide that I will use these 2. Alright, and there we have it. We have our 50 card custom-made Terarro deck. Now, is this all the cards I would like to have in here? No, I don't have a lot of cards that are in the game. I do have many, as you saw, though. But yeah, so if you guys want to get some cards of your own, go to the Game Crafter. There you can get 3 set 1 starter decks, as well as a set 1 pack. We are working on set 2 right now. There will be a future battle video to come, including all the new set 2 cards. Well, not all of them, but like many new set 2 cards. Like if you enjoyed, click the bell to stay up to date with Planevolution. Share this with your friends to get them into the spirit of Planevolution. And you can go watch other videos if you enjoy those too. If you subscribe, that would really mean a lot to us. Thank you for watching this video, and
goodbye.